Welcome back to STL Live. I'm Sarah Bernard, and my guest is St. Louis Fire Department Chief Dennis Jenkerson. Welcome back, Chief. We've been talking about all the new equipment, the fire trucks and ambulances and things like that have been rolling into St. Louis as a result of the bond issue of a couple years ago.
Right.
Lots of excitement. There's more to come.
Right.
What other, from that bond issue, so we benefited as a city from all the new equipment. What else has been done with the bond issue?
Well, the city received approximately $15 million overall, so a lot of it was spent on trucks. But we did also have some money left from the bond issue where we're replacing a lot of the roofs, replacing the air conditioners and heaters. We also added some backup generators to headquarters. So there's a lot to be done. We still have a lot more to do. All of our firehouses are old.
And there's 30 of them.
We've got 30 in the city and 2 out at the airport. This bond issue took care of all the houses in the city. So with the next one coming up, we're going to work on them some more. But the guys are enjoying where they're at right now. They like what's happening with the bond money. And I just want to make sure the citizens know how grateful they are with what the citizens have provided. And it's made a tremendous amount of difference.
And there's another bond issue to be voted on in
this coming August.
So talk about that.
Well, it's going to be a rollover bond issue. In other words, no cost to the citizens at all. But we need their approval to replace the last third of our equipment. And more importantly, what this does, we bought some equipment in 2010. We just received new equipment in 2018. Hopefully this bond issue will be approved by the citizens, and then we'll buy that last third, and we'll be out of the cycle of replacing all of our equipment at one time. And we'll be able to start a general replacement on a year-by-year basis, and we won't have to ask for a giant bond issue to replace this stuff, which is just, it'll be a tremendous benefit to the citizens in the city of St. Louis.
So these new fire trucks, how long, what is the life expectancy?
Well, the front line expectancy is about 10 years, and then the second line is 20 years. So with the city of St. Louis, we have to keep a certain amount of equipment in reserve. So we took the trucks that we just retired. Some of them we outsourced out, they got surplus, but quite a few of them we keep as a reserve status. So if one of our new trucks going for maintenance or a truck breaks down, we can pull one right up and we don't miss a beat.
Good. So anything else new in the fire chief world these days? I know we can always talk about fire tips for safety for our citizens and things that you see are happening maybe over and over that we should be aware of.
Okay. I'll talk a little bit more about some of the new trucks. And
sure.
When people look at them, you're going to see a lot of differences in these trucks. People are used to seeing all the hoses up high. We've brought all the hoses down low. They're in the bumpers, front bumper and back bumper. You're going to see there really isn't any way to get on top of these trucks because we don't want the firemen climbing on top. So we're trying to reduce injuries. So take a look at that. The colors are a little different. There's more reflective tape, which is a requirement of the NFPA, which kind of oversees how we buy trucks. The way the seats are put into position are more secure for the firefighters. A really big thing, if you really walk around these trucks, there's cameras all the way around them. So at any time, we've got a recording of what's happened. So we're trying to reduce the liability on the fire side. So at any time, we can see how they were involved in an accident, how fast they're going. We're really trying to improve the safety of the fire trucks and improve the fire safety on a fire scene. Because we got cameras all the way around.
So the cameras are recording the fire, if you're at a fire scene, the accident
all the way
scene,
around,
and the work of the department.
Yes, and they're on all the new trucks and all the new ambulances. Same thing.
That's interesting.
It's an accountability issue, and at first when we started, some of these guys were kind of thinking, "Oh, Big Brother's watching." But it's exactly the opposite. It protects them.
Yeah.
And it really does.
So they're used to it now.
Now they're used to it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's a good thing, a good way to think of it for all of us as well.
Yes.
Because we're all getting a little camera heavy, but to think of it as protecting ourselves as well. Very good. Well, Chief, thank you so much for joining us today. Always come back. You're always welcome.
Absolutely.
We love to hear what's going on, and of course, our citizens want to know what's going on with those bond issues that we vote on.
Trucks.
With our trucks, that's right. So you can stay updated if you wish on the St. Louis Fire Department's activities on Facebook and Instagram. And there's more STL Live after this, so please stay with us.